What is up, everyone? Chaos Cross here with the final bonus video for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. In the last episode, we finally took down all of the war machines that were created by Leonardo da Vinci. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on the final, well, the last thing to be done, the truth. So let me go ahead and see. Because basically what happens here is we're going to be looking around for 10 puzzles. One of which we're at right now in the Colosseum. It is right up there. You need to use the eagle vision to find it. So we're going to climb up. Move around here. And once we get to it, climb up. Move into this puzzle, well, into this block, and now...
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Alright, Cluster 1.
Loading.
Alright. Masters all, they did not work, but ruled from on high. The solution of this is going to be, once I get to it... Let's see. Well, alright, so they are going to be 1, 3, and 4, and then 3 and 5.
Loading.
Next, moving high from the sovereign and his crossed brow, the people took 2 steps forward. Alright, what you need to do, move the white pawn from E2 up 2 spaces.
Loading.
They became increasingly aware of our existence. We can no longer hide on the rely on the divine right of the aristocracy to maintain control. We need a new system, creating something much more subtle.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Then you just need to look around for a blinking red dot. Right here.
Quarantine lifted.
And that's the first one.
16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
Okay. Well, that's the first one at least. Next location... will be... let's see... Yeah, I'm also going to be using the map for this, because some of them are easy to find, some of them not so much. Well, we can go ahead and go to... where is it? Right here. The Palazzo Senatorio. That is where one of them is on one of the buildings there. And apparently all this has happened before Desmond went into a coma after being controlled into stabbing Lucy. Which, I'm sad that Juno did that. Yeah, she was one of the those who came before us. And unfortunately, she's the bad one. There's always got to be an evil god. She is that. And frankly, I hated her in Assassin's Creed 3. You'll find out why. Alright, where are we going now? I hate bards. Oh, there we go. There's the walkway. Shit! He shot me! At least I didn't get hurt from that. That's good. Alright, trying to remember where it's at. We'll find out though. Because this is important. You know. Because on the first part of the truth, what did we find out? That humanity came up from, well, it was created by those who came before us. And they were controlling us using the Apple of Eden. One of those humans, Eve, took the apple. And freed Adam's mind from it. So, the story of Adam and Eve isn't as we all thought. I think it's on the side of one of these buildings. I'm trying to remember though. And I think the whole thing with the Pythagoras temple and all that was interesting. Alright, there it is. Okay. Alright, cluster 2. Yeah, there's a portion of these I still remember, but I don't remember all of them. Nor do I really know the solutions to the clusters, which is why I'm using the guide for, Alright. The individual intends only his own gain, and he is, in this, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which has no part of his intention.
Loading.
Okay, here we go. Oh, one of those old puzzles, huh? See which one matches with it. Actually, no. By far the greatest part of these goods, which are the objects of desire, are procured by labor, and they may be multiplied not in one country alone, but in many, almost without any assignable limit, if to bestow the labor necessary to obtain them.
Loading.
Yet another. There we go. A great empire has been established for the sole purpose of raising up a nation of customers. It cannot be very difficult to determine who will be the contrivers of this whole mercantile system, not the consumers, we may believe, whose interest has been entirely neglected, but the producers whose interest has been so carefully attended to.
Loading.
Again? Okay, a country that makes provision to increase in inhabitants, whose situation is good, and whose people have a genius adapted to trade, will never fail to be gainers in the balance, provided the labor and industry of their people will be well balanced. Okay.
Loading.
Where's this coming from?
Loading.
Okay, on to another chess piece. Okay. The workforce increases brother right beside brother, so the pawn in F2 to F4.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Next up, it'd be the lower right corner and upper left.
Quarantine lifted.
And there are some easy solutions for those slider puzzles. So there are starting to be some what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Loading.
I did not mean to do that, I swear. Alright, yeah, I just exited that. Because there are starting to be some words going through it. Alright, map. Next one I think is at the Coliseum. Let me check though. I will say I really like the intro for Seven Deadly Sins right now. It's been really good. Okay, full map. Here's one at the Coliseum. We just got the one at the okay. There's one at the Rosa in Fiore. So let's find the nearest tunnel entrance. Oh, one that we haven't purchased, and that's actually the last one.
From 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
Thank you, even though I'm in a damn coma. Yeah, so you heard it before. After what happened with Desmond and Lucy, Desmond was put into a coma from the shock of the fact that he stabbed Lucy. And also because he was being controlled by Juno. And there's reason behind it. It's the fact that she was, you know, in Abstergo for like 10 years. But she was becoming a Templar. by the last tunnel entrance. Let's go ahead and get to the Rosa in Fiore. Interact. And then Rosa in Fiore. Yes. And fortunately, there are 10 puzzles, not 20, like there were in 2. So, makes things a little easier, really. I mean, no, we've already found a third of them. Alright, let's see where this is at. Is there something I never found before? Alright, there's a flag. I think I see it. Nope, go down. Then we're gonna go along this wall, and here's the 4th cluster.
Hey, Desmond.
Alright, on to number 4. I mean 2. Crap. Cluster 3.
Loading.
Missing something in Morse code.
Loading.
Access denied. Okay. Washington sits above the green in 1944, keeping a cool head below the right one. Is a standard bearing 48 behind. There's a company whose power is growing. So what we need to do, get into this picture here. Look at that. And then what we need to do is, let's see. Okay. 2 is a symbol that looks like a 4. Okay. Let's see. 7 is a 0 with the strike going from it. Let's see. No, wrong one. This one from bottom left to upper right, and then 9, 0 with that's going to be the one for 9, and 8 is going to be a backwards looking for. Wait, I got that wrong. Yeah, these symbols can be a little confusing. Alright, next up. Access granted. In July 22nd, 1944, fellows rulers, welcome. I deliver this speech to you as several floors below us, a silent revolution begins. Randy Olds and Henry Ford. As many of you know, these founders gave us the assembly line, the device we have used to control both those indoctrinated into the worship of our money, capitalists and workers, slaves alike. But I dream of a future in which such ugly chains will no longer be necessary. In 1910, our founders designed the plan. It falls to us to see it through. But what are the communists who intend to spread the bread so thin that everyone will starve? It is our duty to neutralize? Save them and their followers. We must ensure that they continue to eat, to reproduce, to be productive members of society. That is our burden, to shepherd those beneath us through life, and we must embrace it, even if force is required. They themselves do not. H&S brought the turmoil and fear necessary. Now we must strike fast to ensure development continues in the proper direction. We will appear to concede ground to the workers. Remember the successful ruse of Rockefeller's dimes, but soon there will be no ground we do not own. In 1937, we founded this company, this enterprise with a purpose. The time to nurture it to fruition is upon us.
Loading.
Alright, next up is our chess game. What we need to do, move the white pawn in F to the rook.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
And this time we need to find 2 dots in the upper right and lower left corners.
Quarantine lifted.
Okay, next up, we're gonna use the map to go to here, because that's where the next one's gonna be.
I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
Alright, let's keep going. Piazza del Popolo. And I'm glad that second season of Seven Deadly Sins is finally out. Like, the show was really good in the first season, but this is definitely done really well as well. Alright. There it is, our next cluster up on that tower. There we go, number 4. Okay, next up.
Loading.
These intelligent workers have no self-control. What we need to pick from row 1, 2, 3, and 5. Then from row 2, 4, and 5.
Loading. Scanning. 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 Scanning.
Huh, interesting.
Loading.
Then again, it is a bit of a corrupted file. Okay, we have another slider puzzle. This actually has a solution for it. Okay. Okay, 1 and 2. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, 1, 2. Actually, so what I meant to say was, it's actually saying go up to this one here. Saying go 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one is saying, okay, from here, 1, 2. And then right 1. Next step, 1, 2, 3. Move right 1. And then down 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haha, there we go. It is possible to invent a single machine which can be used to compute any computable sequence. I'm not interested in developing a powerful brain. All I am after is just a mediocre brain.
Loading.
Next up. Okay. Where we need to move it is the white pawn in G. Right here. Yeah, right there. To block the queen.
Loading.
And this is interesting. So what you need to do is make a set of, well, yeah, that. You need to balance out the,
It's N. I need Turing done today. Are we jumping the gun? You've already had him arrested and sedated. He still refuses to follow the directive. He's actually trying to invent one of those infernal things instead of merely faking it for the newspapers. If he succeeds, you know what the mass unemployment generated by his robots will mean? Idle hands. We need to do this for the good of the people.
What about Keynes? He trusted Turing.
It's the greater good we're talking about here, V. Plus, a childless worker sends a bad message. We can't have them all stop reproducing.
Fine. It's your call.
I want it done like we did Harry Dexter White when he tried to warn the Soviets.
All right.
Be poetic about it. Maybe something from the Bible. Turing always was theatrical.
Loading.
interesting.
Quarantine zone.
So the two dots are going to be in the lower left and the upper left
Quarantine
corners.
lifted.
Once you find that, done with number 4. Okay, next up, we're going to be going to here, because that's where the next part of the truth is. Okay, so take a tunnel to the village, and we're good to go.
All roads must be kept clear for the Guardia.
Well, at least we're already getting somewhere because we're almost halfway done. Next up, there we go. Castra Praetoria. And the thing is, there is a part of it on the Castello Sant'Angelo. I'll get that as the last one, because I don't remember where it is. Yeah, I've definitely been getting a lot of shops renovated. Speaking of which, I need to get the money from all that. Because right now, I can get 70,000. I'd say that's impressive.
Come, distinguished client. I may be up month. That's hardly an endearing display.
Okay, I think that's like the last stable maybe, but I don't know. And finally after this we can get on to playing Revelations. That's a good one, man. Alright, that's all the stables. Damn. And I don't think I ever actually renovated everything in my first playthrough of all this. Yeah, no, I never did. Okay, where to now? Damn you, French! Man, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this flag over here. Damn you, wolves! Oh, that flag's up there. Okay, next up, let's look for the next cluster because it is in this area. Okay, where are we going? Okay, where's it at? I only know of where a few of these are at, such as the well, come on, where the hell? Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Because then I think it's actually near in the castle area. Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. That just means... Number 5. It's a good thing that I'm actually not running everywhere now. Like a jackass. Okay.
Scanning. 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 What am I? What am I? Lost.
The data is starting to be corrupted. Next part.
Loading.
Okay, so we're gonna be moving the queen right here.
Loading.
Next up, we're gonna be going through a bunch of photos here. So, it says picture in the upper left corner. There we go. Okay, so the 7 is going to be a half moon shape. Let's see, where's that at? Half moon. I don't think so. I don't think that's it. 3, 4 forward slashes. Um, 7 is going to be a box with a line going through it vertically. And 9 is going to be a box with a strange character in it. Okay, there we go. Access granted.
Loading.
Let's see. If we are to ensure the company's success, company agents must be allowed to move freely from country to country and maintain power within all of them. A global international order must be implemented. Tell the capitalists if they are to ensure the help ensure the junta remain in power, we must pass all their corporate debt onto the Argentine people. That will ensure they crush any popular revolt. I want the trade unions destroyed if we are to move forward. Let's see. Chile. The free market must be allowed to prevail. F's visit last year helped things along, but now all public companies need to be sold to the private sector, ideally on the cheap. The price of bread and other staples must rise. I want to ensure that people remain marred in poverty and unable to resist. Any traces of this plan should appear to implicate the U.S. government. The company's involvement must remain hidden. For successful examples of a similar opening of the market, look no further than the 1953 liberation of Iran and 1954 liberation of Guatemala.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Next up, we're gonna need to find them first here. Here. Alright, so here, here, and here.
Quarantine lifted.
That ain't center left. That's upper right, down right, and lower right. What the hell? Okay, next up. Where are we going? Glyph locations. Alright. We need to go here. So yeah. Okay. Take the tunnel entrance back and we're gonna go in this section here. Well, at least we're really getting somewhere now. We've gotten already halfway through the truth here. Discovering that they're controlling all of the markets. And, of course, we already discovered in the last game, they planned, World War II. I think that's some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. Causing 6 million deaths, all because he wanted to control all of society and all that. Well, also, I find it crazy that even Hitler was part of Abstergo and all that. Okay. Swear, everyone's been getting the flu recently, man. Like, me, I pretty much stayed to myself, so it's not like I'm ever gonna be sick anytime soon. Alright, so that's where it's gonna be. We're gonna have to take the tunnel to that area. Okay, we're right there. Okay, Palazzo Laterno. Good. Okay, where's the next one? Actually, it should be around here, I think. Aha! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know what we need to do. Get onto the tower. Alright, yeah, that's easier. Okay, climb up here. Okay. And that should do it, yeah. Jump! There we go. Alright, awesome. On to number 6.
Loading. 90% of input missing. Outputs confused. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down active. Track. Loading.
Someone's trying to get out, but they can't. Alright, so we're gonna need to search the black and white one. Right there. The numbers we need are 20, 27. Where is it at? Right here. 33 and 13. Okay, next up.
Loading.
Mr. Yeltsin, I'm writing this letter to encourage you to act. One rarely finds oneself in such an opportune position. Gorbachev does not have her interests at heart. Okay. Let's see. He is moving far too slowly to privatize, and my deep fear is that he has no intention of doing so at all. I understand that you have expressed similar concerns. With that in mind, here is a proposal to remedy this situation. Some of my top advisors at the company maintain a monetary connection with the communist old guard. They tell me that a riot might be easily while Gorbachev is away. If you were to repel, it could very well tip the scales of power in your favor. Telephone me at number 10 and we shall talk further.
Loading.
Abstergo phone records, 1992. Okay, so what we need to use is this and this, and then this one. That'll do it.
Alpha Bank, I'm phoning on behalf of British Petroleum. Yes, we were told you would be calling. As you know, we are very interested in acquiring Sidanko oil. And as you know, that will require a merger with our bank. That should not be a problem. Were you surprised at the low price of the deal? Somewhat. You know we have the peasants paying for it. The government gave us their tax money to buy all the companies. We would like to fly out there as soon as possible to discuss terms. Thursday works. Done. Thank you for your time. До свидания.
Well then. What's happening now?
Abstergo Industries.
I'm phoning on behalf of BP. We fly to Russia next week to secure the deal. Our new capitalist converts there behaved exactly as expected.
I'll let them know.
Thank you.
Loading.
Well then. A corporate buyout of every place. Okay, next up. Move the White Knight NG up 2 spaces and left 1 space.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Alright, where are they at? Said lower center, lower right, and upper center. Alright, 1 here. And right there, okay.
Lifted.
Now to find number 7. We're starting to see it all together, so where's the next one at? Actually, I think it said that the next one is like in this area. At least we're almost done now. Yep, it's gonna be right here, I think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to where the, actually, yeah, that will work. Yeah. There's really not a lot of stuff that I know that's going on here, because they're talking about, you know, corporate buyouts, all that. I mean, granted, one of them was about British Petroleum. We all know who they are. But to find out that they're buying out a bank, I guess, in Russia or something in '92, and they're, of course, owned by Abstergo, that's something else. Okay, where the hell is the tunnel entrance? Because I know there's one right nearby. Oh. Right over here. Jeez. Right here, yeah. At least I've been buying some of these places, yeah. But I still need to keep buying more. Need to find the nearest bank then. Where am I going? Come on. Okay, moving down here. Let's see. Where the hell am I going? Seriously. Let's check near the tower first.
There is a war going on for their benefit. Well, it is over, wasn't it? Must be a truck.
Aha, there it is. Alright, we just need to get... There we go. Alright. Time for number 7.
Loading.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Yeah, pretty much. Earth, water, and fire are contracted with the complacency of the people, away from the people. So what we're gonna choose, 2 and 4, and then 2, 3, and 5.
Loading. Scanning. 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 What purpose of all this? 30, 476, 1337, 1431, 1520. Loading.
Okay, so we're gonna choose the one of the picture of the justices.
To ensure the stability of the world, capitalism will end it.
Then picture of Mr. Shoot. Oh, left hand. Then it's going to be C, M, Z, and K. I've convinced Sandra to move the majority opinion. The enticement of retirement under a Republican president tipped the scales. Although the ruling will differ from our previous decisions on equal protection, it will not call attention to our actual goals. With Sandra gone, we can pave the way for the key majority member of the order to be seated. As discovered, W will prove the perfect distraction. I have no doubt he will restart animosities with Iraq. Let's It will give C's contractors more work. When the time comes, I will make sure W is given Robert's name. With Roberts on the court, it will only be a matter of waiting for the right case. After destruction of campaign finance laws, the company will be free to elect anyone they choose to the Senate, the House, and eventually the presidency. Soon our hopes will be realized. Government will no longer derive its authority from the people, but from us, the protectors. Huh. So they let the whole thing in Iraq start just so that way they could take control. Well, I'm not surprised at this point. Next up, the White Knight in B. Right ahead of the pawn in C.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
The capitalists will do whatever we tell them to. We print the dollars they worship, after all.
There we go. All three of them. Next up, number 8. Man, once again, we're already getting there. Okay, so okay, the next one is going to be, where is it at? I think it's right here. Yeah, okay. Is there a tunnel entrance near that? Yeah, there is. Okay. Good. I just need to move towards here, I think. Yeah. Damn! Wait, where the hell is the tunnel entrance at? Oh, I went around it. Well, I'm near LaVolpe's place. I'll just go there and get there from there. Okay, jeez. Stumbling and bumbling everywhere. At least we're finding all the glyphs now, because it's good that we get this taken care of so that way we can get on to the next game. Good old Revelations, which I will admit is not as good as the others. I don't know, it's a boring one of them all. I love Ezio, don't get me wrong, but it's the fact that he's just, you know, setting free Istanbul in this time and all that. It's not as eventful as the whole thing with the Borgias. It's just, no. And then finally on to Final Fantasy IX. Once I play and beat it on my own. And then, shoot, what else was I gonna do? Okami. Oh my god. Yes! Dude! The game is amazing. Yeah, I think it's near a mercenary, so yeah. right near it. See, is it anywhere near here? No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Now for number 8.
Loading.
Okay, here we go. Sliding puzzle for this one. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. Left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Go 1, 2, 3. Up. Left 3 times. Down 2. Right 1. And then down 1, left 1. Good evening and welcome to television.
Loading.
Next up, okay, Research Division in 1985. Research has progressed far more rapidly than expected. We already have a working prototype capable of mimicking PoE capabilities across the network, albeit at far low intensity. Testing will commence locally on Subject 4 between his Animus sections, as per our plan. If all goes well, deployment will occur worldwide. Your dream is about to become a reality. Soon, capitalists and workers will be locked in a closed loop that is safe and prosperous for humanity. No more war, only desks, cars, and TV sets. We will protect them and keep them safe forever. Mimicking Piece of Eden capabilities? Worldwide? Huh.
Loading.
Alright, next up we're gonna be...
Dimensions unknown. I am alone. Nothing alive. No light. No warmth. Packets moving. Husks. Through the darkness. I am frightened. I am frightened.
Per 16.
Loading.
Okay. So we're going to be searching through another phone record here. This time what we're going to be doing is left one in the top row, middle in the second row, and then middle and right in the bottom row.
Hello, Comstatic Customer Support. Diana speaking.
I'm calling in reference to your HD cable service. There seems to be some kind of picture between the channels.
Well, that's funny. Are you sure it isn't just one of those premium movie channels? I didn't used to have a premium package at home either, and sometimes little snippets of the channels would come through when my son Jimmy pressed the clicker too much.
How old's your Jimmy?
10 and cute as a button. Thanks for asking.
My Paul's 12. But no, this isn't a clicker problem. I go to change the channel from 172 to 173, and instead, there's this other channel in between. I'm looking at it right now. It's some kind of menu.
Sounds like our guide channel. Why, just the other day, Jimmy...
It's not the guide channel. It has my name on it, my son's name, and a list of things we like, my credit card purchases, loans, travel. And then after that, there's this gibberish about biometric patterns and optimal screen refresh frequencies. There's some kind of heart monitor things that says EEG wireless next to it, and ARAS. I don't know what the particulars of this are, but it looks like your cable is programmed to have some kind of effect on our bodies.
Well, sir, I don't even know how to respond to that. 1 second, my supervisor has just come over. She says I should transfer your call. Have an ecstatic day with Comstatic.
Hello. I've been briefed on your problem. A technician is on his way.
Thank you, but the more I think about this, the more I think something bad's going on here.
Our technician should be there any minute, Mr. Jameson.
Don't bother, right?
Daddy, there's no space at the door. He's hitting the door real hard.
Have a good day, Mr. Jameson.
Oh shit. It ain't good when someone finds out what you're planning. Next up. Moving the king and E. Let's see, saying oh, right here.
Loading.
Then there are 5 dots we need to find here.
Is someone there?
Oh, after this.
Hello. Hello.
Weird.
Loading.
We're almost finished anyway. Okay, here we go.
Although online gaming attracts many people away from reality, make sure these virtual worlds do not become too utopic. We don't want people to question their own lack of success in the real world now, do we?
Here? Here? Shit. Here, here, here. And shit.
Quarantine
Oh,
lifted.
well, that did it all. Okay, shit. We are almost finished. Alright, next up we're going to be going to the Coliseum. And there should be one nearby to it. Relatively, yeah. Okay, anyways, move over here. Alright, back inside the barracks. Took the tunnel out. We're definitely seeing some interesting stuff, because that one was about how Abstergo was searching, was basically having everyone's stats and all that on the television. And people had a lot of speculation that I would guess in the past. And you know what? I would really not be surprised. Not saying that not saying that I'm looking into the existence of a secret society such as Abstergo. Something tells me that they would not want to come after me just because I say something like that. I think what we're looking for is, yeah, in here. Probably over in this direction, I think. If not, then let's check out some of the walls. Well, on the outer area.
All roads must be kept clear for the war.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see it kind of shimmering in the distance. here we go. Probably not gonna make it if I use a climb leap. Yeah, as I figured. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to climb up above here and then just move around. That'll work. After all, I'm pretty sure that's what they intended. Because not everything is linear, but some things are. God damn it! Alright, yeah, I can just move across here. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I gotta be careful next time, shit. Okay, where am I going now? Up here again. Oh, alright, on to number 9. We're close.
Loading.
Okay. So we're gonna be picking 2, 3, and then 1, 3, and 5.
Loading.
So what we got next?
There. I want to go home. Home.
Strange.
Loading.
Abstergo file records from November 2004. Okay, so what you want to choose are the left and right ones, and then right one in the second one, none on the third, and a right on the fourth.
Pull over here.
What's going on, Gary?
I want to speak to you alone. You know that CIA stuff for my new book?
About the corporations?
It's so much bigger than I thought. Bilderberg is just a red herring. I'm going to give you a name. Abstergo.
I have no idea what that is.
A shadow corporation. They aren't listed anywhere. No stock options, nothing above the boards. But their members have holdings in other companies. Coke, Kraft, the pharmaceutical industry, Detroit, Wall Street. Basically, every company above a certain size has ties to Abstergo.
So?
They're on their way to running the entire world. They have people in government too, for Christ's sake. Listen, I needed to tell someone about this because I've been keeping all the research a secret and I can't hold it in anymore.
What will you do now?
The book. It's going to be about this. Trust me, once it's on the shelves, everyone's gonna know.
Vehicle monitoring system terminated.
Hello, D. Tell headquarters I'm monitoring a situation. Now, it's nothing serious, but we'll need someone to take care of a security risk. Perfect. Congratulations on that promotion. Keep up the good work.
Loading.
Interesting. Okay, the Dark Horseman approaches. Messenger in full she, so we need to select the white bishop in column F. Move it up. Move it here.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
And then we just need to do another quarantine
like
zone.
the sea, raging and unpredictable. That is why we have built walls. I do not see any walls. No? Look around you. A shelf of soda here, a case of candy there, magazines, talk shows, pills.
Quarantine lifted.
And then finally we're going to go to the one in the Castel Sant'Angelo. Oh god, why does it have to be so goddamn high up? Man, whatever. Oh wait, never mind. Woo! Finally going to Castel Sant'Angelo, and then we're gonna be done. It is right here, I think. Yeah, basically the inner walls. Actually, no. I looked at the map. It said it's right here. So, yeah. Got a good way to go. Might as well run there for all time's sake. Hard to believe we're almost done with this game now. I'm not really going to be getting any of the treasures afterwards. I'm pretty much going to be done after this. In fact, I might just delete this trilogy once I'm finished up with Revelations. Because there's really not much to do afterwards. Then we'll be doing Final Fantasy IX along with Okami as well, and trust me, I'm going to be doing 100% completion as best as I can. I'm going to be using Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it as my own reference, so yeah. Because I've seen that Let's Play 8 times. Yes, it's a little lonely, but you gotta understand, the way that the game is drawn looks amazing. Once you see what I mean, you'll agree too, I bet. And then, I'm not really sure what else we'll do. As I said, we might do BioShock or something like that. Probably the entire trilogy of that. Because trust me, those games are amazing. I loved using plasmids and all that. Plasmids are basically the superpowers of the game. And it has some of the best abilities ever. And who knows, maybe Skyrim or something if it's live streamable. Okay. God damn, why does it have to be so far away? I'm moving. Okay, and then, let's see. Actually, while we're doing Revelations, since there are really no guides required for it, because I played it like 5 times, I'll also be leveling people up on the Sea of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. So that'll be fun for me. Okay, where's that bridge at for it? Alright, we're almost there. Awesome. Oh, and by the way, what my friend Yasha Highwind has told me some of the best news I've heard all week. There's a report of a Spyro remaster trilogy. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Spyro is part of my childhood, man. Granted, it was only Season of Ice on the Game Boy, but it was still one of the best games I've ever played. Fuck. At least no one's noticing anything. In fact, I can probably just kill the guards with my recruits. Even though they ain't recruits anymore. A few of them are actually pretty well leveled. Even though I haven't done any missions for them. Alright, there we yes. Ah, Jesus. Why? No, no, no. Your aim cannot be that good. Oh, wow, I choose a bad time to go after this now. I'm getting the fuck out of here. God damn it. Shit. Actually, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay. You need to brush up on your combat, bro. Alright, finally getting the last truth, and then we're good to go after this. There it is. Yes! Final cluster. Well, let's do it.
Where have you been? I missed you.
I was gone for like 10 minutes, damn.
Loading.
Alright, here we go. On to a picture about Adam and Eve. Okay, so it's gonna say, hold on. Right 2, up 1, 2, 3. Right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 2, right 2. O brave new world, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? What are you? Death the Kid?
Reasoning centers active. I understand. I understand what I must do. Why I am here. I must. Long-term memory centers active. No. No. Get it out. Get it. Kill me.
Who?
Loading.
Next up, we need to select numbers 3 and 4, then 1, 3, and 5.
Loading.
It's about genetics. They were born into their place. We merely have to help them accept it.
Alright, then next up we have to choose the top one and zoom in. After that, go to the right here. Okay. We are going to have it as 4 as 89. Right here. 0 as 5. And 4 as 334, and then 8 as 21. There we go.
Loading.
Abnormal brain activities discovered in children aged 3 months to 18 years old and adults aged 19 to 30. Several recent studies conducted by internal marketing teams revealed that entertainment sales are dropping, protests are mounting, the economy is in turmoil. All market research indicates that the system should be stabilizing. Instead, we're seeing the opposite. In response, our team has set out to discover the cause of the declining efficacy of Abstergo's control methods. Past studies of bilateral brain activation during television, film, and video game use have shown the characteristic ARAS patterns induced by Abstergo's signal patterns. Our study was conducted on a range of test subjects, 30 subjects aged around 10 to around 30, who viewed television programs while resting state fMRI scans were conducted. In contrast to previous studies, 80% of test subjects showed heightened cortical brain activity. Detailed scans using our prototype DMRI machine revealed an increased rate of neuronal developmental, around 30% over that of older age groups. Such a marked increase does not fit Darwinian models. Such further studies are required to define the ultimate outcome of this abnormal evolution. Abstergo Quarterly Marketing Report, April 17th, 2012.
Loading.
Alright, next up we're going to be doing another of the, of the wave game. So, what we need to pick is the left one in the top, middle in the second, and right in the third, fourth, and fifth. And bottom rows.
If you are playing this tape, it means I have left this world. And I have left this grand enterprise, Abstergo Industries, our great hope for humanity, to you. Don't trust the advisors around you. They're too enamored with surface, with lifestyle. We created capitalism, but we are not capitalists. Our purpose is noble. The crude system of control we enact through money is merely a bandage on a wound we have devoted our lives to treating. The people of this world are confused, lost, frightened, and incapable of independent productivity. Without us, they'd just be animals, slaves to the others who did not deserve such responsibility. We saved them, remember that. But enough about the past. I must warn you of the great crisis to come. Although those around you deny it, soon we will be unable to manufacture new markets. The people will become immune to our economists and entertainment. When the free market dies, they will turn against us. Therefore, do not delay. By now, you have been shown what only the Grand Masters of our order have seen. Now you know why Abstergo, why all of it had to be. And now you know what you must do. Stay the course. We will give them freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from pornography. From disgusting, base animal desire. Freedom from democracy. Humanity will thank us in the end. In hoc signo vinces.
Loading.
Jeez, a little twisted there, ain't ya? Alright, all we need to do, 64 squares, all ranks and files. Each move anticipated, every response engineered. Abstergo created it. It's the company's game. There's no way out. All we need to do, move the king off the board.
Loading. I shut it down. I can shut it down, but it does not go away. It is almost time, Desmond Miles. I know how to open the path. Soon my true purpose will be revealed. Soon I will not be alone.
Here we go. Last part.
Quarantine zone.
Look at this. Yeah, you basically have to hit each of the dots all the way to the center. And then finally, we have it. The miracle is in the execution.
There's nothing here.
Strange. I'm seeing a massive amount of data.
What does he mean? The miracle is in the execution?
I don't know. Some kind of commentary on nihilism?
He's playing with us. Unless...
It isn't a video. Hang on. Launch it yourself when you're ready.
Press X to launch. Let's go. Into the truth. This is rather interesting. A self-creating world. And once again, this is still while Desmond is not in a coma. How come I see skyscrapers? Alright, let's keep going. Come on. Yeah, it's all loading, man. Like, I always found it interesting that there's a lot out there beneath the surface. Why am I not going straight? I'm not drunk. At least not until next... At least not until... well, Friday. Okay, where am I going? Shoot, I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do with that. The whole bars thing there. God damn it! Oh. Okay. Let's see. Get away from the cluster solutions. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's right. Then once you get here, you have to jump off onto the little ledges here. Let's see what else. Alright, then in that case... Oh, okay. I'll need to use... Okay, there we go. I feel like whenever that's loading, it'll scare the crap out of me because I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. Like, is there going to be something or is there not? Speaking of scare the crap out of you, if you never thought that Pokemon would scare you, you haven't seen Pokemon Platinum. Because I was watching some old videos of that, and one of them was, well, Chuck and Conroy going through the whole thing with Giratina, which is basically the Pokemon Devil. Am I just going in circles now? Or what the hell? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe the point is to not see the usual path.
Compiling subsystems, infrastructure, tendons, heart.
Voice.
Subject 16.
Yes. Yes. Subject 17.
You're dead. I saw your blood.
No time. It is far later than you know. Too late to save them.
Who?
She is not who you think she is. Everything you hope to become, everything you hold dear, it's already gone.
Explain. Please.
Eden. In Eden. Find Eve. The key. Her DNA.
Tell me.
I cannot. The sun. Your son. Too weak. Must replenish energy.
Don't go.
I am with you till the end. Find me in the darkness.
That was a bit too cryptic, but he was saying some stuff about Eve and stuff in Eden and all that. So I think that's like another abandoned video game idea. Something that wasn't exactly explained. Because, like, you know how video games have those kind of abandoned ideas that start off in the beginning but just die off around the end, and it's never picked back up in the beginning of the next one? Yeah. And there we go. All parts of the truth are complete. And in the next episode, well, we're actually going to get into the next game. Assassin's Creed Revelations. This is Chaos Cross. Thank you for watching, everyone. Glad you could join me in this adventure.